Did we have? Oh yeah, ladies. By the way, if you don't think she's doing a good job, raise your paddle up, and then if we get like a majority, then she'll get kicked off.
I was just laughing.
But do we have a majority? We don't have a majority yet, right? Okay, how many girls have a paddle up? Do we have 6?
All of them.
Oh, damn, they all want you gone. Okay, fair enough.
Bye.
All right. That's brutal. Okay, who's up next? Who wanted to come up?
She did.
Oh, yeah. That's fine.
Coco or you?
How Gen X are getting their teenage bodies back.
So this is my mom and this is my grandma. I recently posted a picture of the 3 of us and people were shocked. They are demanding to know your secrets. So what are they? Is it some new trendy diet?
Nope. I love going out to eat too much.
You want to go? So she's closest?
Yeah, that's fine.
She's closest?
And then you can rotate if needed. Okay, hi. What's your name, by the way? Introduce yourself real quick to the people. Name,
Rashida.
age, and where you're from.
Rashida, aka Miss Sheeta Baby.
Okay.
I'm 26. I'm from here.
From Miami, okay.
From Miami. Honestly, oh, sorry. My apologies. I believe what you're saying.
Hey, y'all!
It is a difference between men and women in the age gap. I do understand what you're saying. Men are more qualified in some industries, tons of industries. Men are more qualified to make more money and be able to surpass women. Definitely. In certain things, construction, certain different type of carpentry industry, all different types of industries, especially even in the automobile industry, even in tons of industries, they out-surpass women. So, of course, they're supposed to get paid more money, and they're supposed to be given more money. But at the same time, women do have opportunities where they surpass men as well, where men can't reach their pay scale and women can reach the men pay scale. But they're going to have to work harder. You have to put forth more work and more energy and a lot of more things to be able to reach at a man. But in my opinion, women do deserve, if they work hard enough, to be able to be paid on a male scale. But at the same time, certain things are more qualified. Certain more money for men is more qualified for men specifically because of that.
I see your perspective, but what you're making an argument for is like you're saying you want equality of opportunity, which that's fine. But the reality is a lot of times it's they get equality of outcome, which is basically women want the same pay for doing less work. Mm-hmm. Like across the board, women work less hours, they work less dangerous jobs, they take less risks. They're more likely to take vacation, more likely to take paternity leave, of course. Women just don't work as hard as men in general, and they don't go into certain professions that pay more. And women also don't negotiate for higher rates of pay. They're more agreeable, which being more agreeable also lends to you earning less money. So in general, there's a multitude of different reasons why women earn less, but I would argue the reason why women earn less most of the time is because they actually deserve less.
Not all the time. Sometimes women do the same amount of level as other females. as other males.
Such as?
The industry. Like, for example, I had a job last week
Mm-hmm.
that I was doing 10 times more work than the men.
Mm-hmm.
We were setting up a basketball tournament for all the different high schools, everything, setting up the whole auditorium, setting up the whole main place at the Fort Lauderdale arena.
Well, but there's a bunch of different factors that go in, like experience, education, background, all of these things play into a role.
But I was doing more work than all of the men. And of course the men, because of my appearance, sometimes I don't show up ugly. I don't show up looking a hot mess like everybody else. So, I don't look like the heavy duty like you're supposed to. So they might get a call back, but I don't get a call back.
Was this like a physical manual labor job or something? Or what were you doing?
I do physical manual labor jobs.
Like, so you're setting up the basketball court?
We were setting up basketball courts. Basketball courts have to be set up in order for arenas.
Yeah.
Whether they switch it between
So you're saying that you're doing more work than the guys and you're saying you get paid less than them? Or the same?
We're getting the same. And some of them I was getting paid more.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not.
Okay, and you're a woman.
And I'm a woman. But at the same time, certain things are more qualified than women. And certain things, women are more qualified than men. In
what ways would the women be more qualified?
Think about it. Women take over makeup, hair, food, especially baking, especially kids' lifestyle on YouTube. Even on YouTube, they trump when it comes to.
I mean, I wouldn't consider YouTube like a real like career field like that. Even though I'm in this industry, like I still to this day don't consider this like a real job. It's a lot of work, but I still don't put it at the same level. Yeah, I mean, I see your argument, but typically wherever there's men and women competing, men just outperform the women because men tend to be better than women at many things. And men a lot of times have a higher incentive to work harder than women. Like women sometimes work hard, that's great, but it's a choice for them. Oh, do we have a majority of women that are majority of you guys?
Majority of women. I'm
okay.
Sorry.
They're tired of you. All good. Who's up next? Oh, go ahead. So my position again is that the wage gap does not exist, so we'll kind of try to stick on that if we can.
Yeah, you were saying women deserve less, but how did you get here and who raised you?
I don't know what that has to do with the argument, but...
Because we have to take on a lot more things than men do.
Okay.
Have you ever known a man to bear a child?
What does that have to do with the wage gap?
You said, well, the main point you were making is women deserve less. So
Yes, when it comes to being in the work field and making money and being in the workforce, women earn less because they deserve less most of the time. For the reasons I mentioned, they work less hours, they don't work as dangerous jobs, it's experience, education, all of these factors play in. And basically what happened was when we talk about the wage gap, right, they say like the man earns $1 and the woman earns 80 cents. That comes from all working men versus all working women. So all working men versus all working women, that doesn't account for education, all the other things that play into, the situation as to why women get paid less. But being a mom or motherly duty doesn't really have to do with this.
I mean, it kind of does. Women are encouraged a lot of times not to work and to be stay-at-home moms and to take care of children. So
I would argue it's the other way now. It used to be like that way.
Well, I know, but as a
But
society,
women are literally incentivized now to be single and pursue a career in education over a family.
So the wage gap is closing due to that reason, right? Because we're actually pursuing things
Well,
in education.
to a degree, it is closing, but women still choose jobs a lot of the times that don't pay as much. Women are more interested in jobs that, social work, jobs that like teaching, jobs that have to deal with people, and those typically don't pay as much as like science, technology, engineering, math, or blue collar jobs, which also pay a lot.
What were your other points?
That's it?
What were your other points, though?
No, that was it. My position is that women earn less because they deserve less most of the time.
I don't think they deserve less.
Okay, why do you not think they deserve less?
Because they might work lower wage jobs, but they're doing way more to benefit the community. If it's social work, if it's whatever you just said.
Well, I mean, the thing is that you typically get paid on the value that you provide, right? And then how rare is that value? So, for example, a regular doctor might make $100,000 a year, but a brain surgeon is making $500 to $1 million a year. Why? Because you have to go to school longer. That skill is very precise, and it's difficult to find that skill set. So they're able to charge more. So the amount of value he provides is enormous, and only he can provide it.
Yeah, but value is intrinsic. So to an individual, they can decide what they find valuable or not. I know, obviously, healthcare, everyone needs healthcare, so that's different. But
yeah, but the point I'm trying to establish with that example is that the market dictates the value. So social workers, they're a dime a dozen. Every girl that graduates from college wants to be a social worker, but not everyone can be a brain surgeon, for example. So it's hard to do it. There's a high gap to get in, and then obviously it's really needed because if you need a brain surgery or whatever, there's only a few people in your state that could do it. Hence why they get paid more.
what does that have to do with men and women, though? You're just talking about brain surgeons now.
I was giving you the example as to why
stupid
adding value, right, is how you get paid. Because you were saying, oh, well, women do great work. That's true. But that job is replaceable by being a social worker versus being a brain surgeon. Does that make sense?
It does.
All right. Okay. Who's up next? Or did you guys want, or no, nobody else had a, okay.
I think we all agree with you.
Now you guys agree? You guys all think women are just that easy? Women deserve less?
I still
Just like that, women deserve less?
No,
on
women don't deserve that.
Okay.
I think the way you're saying.
Grab your AR and get in, soldier. I need you to sight in your weapon. No noise, no wasted ammo. You've got 10 seconds. Move. How? Just do this. This is the bore sighter by MCG Tactical. Drop it into your barrel, turn it on, line it up with your scope with the green laser dot. You just got a perfect 0 without firing a single shot. No trips to the range, no guessing, no spending $25 on ammo just to get it on paper. And yeah, it works with every caliber. Your 17 HMR, your 308, even your 12 gauge slug gun. You can use it anywhere, in your office, in your garage, even at camp. No mag, no trigger, just precision. And the best part, you can use it over and over again. Every time you change optics, every time you bump your rifle, every time you want to be sure you're still dialed in. And right now, we've got a limited drop. Normally, these laser sighters run up to $200, but right now, you can grab it for just $55. Plus, free shipping, and it's backed by a 60-day guarantee. That's cheaper than one range strip, and it can save your shot when it matters most. So you want tight groups and sniper level 0? Then click that link, grab your bore, and get on target. Let's roll out.
Okay, if you guys think women deserve less, then come on. Or you don't think they deserve less, go ahead.
Okay, I think the way you're saying it is coming off kind of condescending versus if you were to be like, men do more because they're physically able to do more. So yes, you should be paying them more.
Hence, women deserve less.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Same conclusion.
But in that same stance, like, I mean, it's really hard to disagree with you. It's just the way you're saying it's coming off kind of like, ugh.
Well, I mean, it's true. The reality is that women tend to not work as hard as men because you guys don't have the same
Well, I mean, if it came
incentive
to
to work
like
hard.
getting like drafted for the war, I mean, I'm happy to choose you over me any day.
Sure,
Yeah, if you're gonna get paid more regardless, yeah, go out there.
Well, no,
I don't
actually, if
wanna
we were
be
both to
doing-
join the military at the same level, we would get paid the same. Unfortunately, but yeah.
Oh, unfortunately.
Actually,
But
that's
aren't
a
they
perfect
both-
example. You know
aren't
what?
they both
Let's have fun with
risking
this.
their lives?
Yeah, you're right. But let's say me and you both enlisted. We would get paid the same even though you're physically inferior. And you
Yeah.
have a lower standard that you have to achieve to get into the same military. So I have a higher standard and I get paid less. Isn't that crazy?
That sucks. Yeah, I don't necessarily disagree with you because
Same thing with being a cop, a
Yeah.
firefighter. Standards are lower, but you get paid the same. So I would argue, if anything, we should be mad. We deserve more. Y'all deserve even less.
damn, he's out here eating us alive, girl. Well, your statement is said condescendingly, but I don't necessarily think that you're wrong for your thought pattern because in general, I do think that men tend to put in more work than women do.
You don't think men are
because-
superior to women?
No, I do because like I'm not trying to be out there doing nothing. I don't want to mow no lawn. I
So
don't wanna
wouldn't
take out
being
no
condescending
trash.
fits
I don't
then? It's
wanna-
talking down to someone, isn't it? Condescending? Wouldn't it be
Yeah,
fair?
because you ain't got to say it like that. You could just be like, babe, I work harder than you, so I deserve a little bit more. That's fine.
Yeah, but you're acknowledging that men are superior. And then if I speak in a condescending way, you're like, well, don't talk to me like I'm lower, even though I am. But
Because it's rude.
You
And you're
think-
supposed to be nice to everybody.
okay, all right.
Exactly.
But it's true, though. Okay, let's go. This will be the next prompt. This will be the next prompt.
Yeah.
Okay, my next one, improv, Bills. I know this one wasn't on the script, but I'll get into it. My next statement here. Does anyone else want to do anything with the pay gap or anything? Or no? Okay, everyone's like, no. Okay, the next one is. Yeah, that's why we have to, because women don't want to pay for nothing, so we got to make more money. All right, the next prompt is this. Men are superior to women in everything that matters. Again, men are superior to women in everything that matters. So if you disagree, feel free to come on up or raise your thing. She hasn't come yet, right? But men are superior to women in everything that matters.
Hello.
Hi.
When you say everything,
That matters.
is that everything?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much anything that matters. I mean, that you can make the argument that like, oh, women are better at, you know, doing
Raising
nails,
kids.
doing nails. Well, was that you said what?
Raising kids.
Actually, that is not true.
I think so.
Men are better at raising children. They found that single fathers do better than single mothers. It was a study that was done. There's actually Rollo Tomasi's book. Shout out to him in book 4. Men actually do better for raising productive children for society than women do.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, what's your name by the way? Sorry.
My name is Z.
Okay.
I go by Mr. Nobody. That's what's on my chain.
Okay.
And I do lashes. I'm 24.
Okay. Well, women are better at doing lashes, but that doesn't really matter.
Of course.
No offense. So yeah, so men are better at raising kids too. So what?
Women are better at cooking.
Actually, the best chefs are men.
Oh my gosh.
Stop the cap.
Cleaning. Everything. Women are better at everything. Men do
Okay.
it.
What
They
are
try to do
women
it.
better at men? What are women better than men at? Then, in your
Literally
opinion?
everything. Men try to take like the easy route out.
Really, I would argue it's the other way around. I think women take the easy way out.
Women are more. They think more than men.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give me an example of how you think women think more than men? All the best philosophers were men.
I just honestly, it doesn't matter about the history. I just think women are better.
What's her point there?
Okay. So do you? I
Stupid.
guess is there anything that women are better than men at that you can think of? I don't know.
Everything, literally.
Okay, give me another
everything.
example because
The
everything
only
so
thing
far.
men do is impregnate women.
Oh,
And they're-
wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we grow the baby. We nurture the baby. We do everything.
Okay. I can give another prompt after this one, but yeah, I think can you name anything else that women are better than men at? I don't think you've named one yet.
I literally named all these things.
You got debunked. You said better thinkers. That's not true. You said
Are y'all
better
bugging me
parents, better
off?
raisers. That's not true. Oh, they
Wait,
got booted
no.
out. Okay. All right. They said L for you. Who's up next? Who wants to go? Remember, guys, ladies, the prompt is men are superior to women in everything that matters. Men are superior to women in everything that matters.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, I'm back. I don't agree with that.
Okay. What do you disagree with?
Well, men are superior to women with everything that matters. Nursing. When you first get brought into this world, who is usually delivering you? A man or is it a woman?
Well, the doctor's typically a man.
But are the nurses the ones who help deliver, wash the baby, change the baby, transport you? Are they predominantly male or they're predominantly women?
Well, it's predominantly overseen by a male doctor.
All doulas.
And the hospital's being run by a man typically. The infrastructure for the woman to be able to deliver the child in a sterile, clean environment was provided by men. The lights that are on were provided by men. The technology that's allowed them to do it without dying was all provided by men.
I'm not saying that it wasn't provided by men. I know men do have that structure or that infrastructure to be able to, pay for everything, make
That's why we're
everything
superior.
solidified. But it doesn't mean that you're superior just because. In the beginning, let's just be honest with it. In the beginning,
Sure.
it was a man and a woman.
Okay.
A man was by himself. But at the end of the day, God seen that he needed a woman, somebody to be by him. So he put him to sleep and took her out of the rib. So if he didn't need anybody, if he didn't need any female, why create it?
Well, I'll be
Even
honest
those-
with you.
Oh,
When it
sorry.
comes to, like I said, men are better than women at everything that matters. So, like, if we had to rely on female ingenuity, we'd probably still be rubbing sticks together to get fire. Women don't really invent anything or create anything or innovate for anything.
Children?
Yeah, but you need a man to do that too. So
That's true.
when I say men are superior to women at everything that matters, I mean as in like anything that like really matters for society and survival.
So quick
like men are better than.
So, quick question. What do you think matters to you the most? If you say that everything that matters, what matters actually in this day and age?
Well, if I'm going to be very, very blunt about this, the only thing that really matters is force. So, yeah, see, you looked at me crazy because women don't even understand this concept because you guys have the privilege of not having to worry about this. But the reality is whoever monopolizes force controls things. So I'll give you an example. the reason why you're able, right, to walk around in a safe, clean environment is because we have police, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that police is backed by a government, right? And that government has a military, right? And that monopoly of force ensures order, right? Who controls that monopoly of force?
All right, 5 paddles.
Okay, she's out.
Yep.
All right, fair enough.
All right.
Men do. But who's up next? It's the prompt is men are superior to women at everything that matters. Who's that? Who had some? Go ahead. Yeah, guys. All right, go ahead.
I mean, if you guys are voting, you guys have to go up.
Yeah, if you guys are gonna vote to kick them off, you gotta.
Yeah.
Clinical studies show that people with high levels of this nutrient in their bodies have a strong memory. But people with low levels of this nutrient have such poor memories, they forget the names of people they've known for years, where they parked their car at the grocery store, and the easy recipe for their favorite holiday dish. The thing is, for years, scientists couldn't figure out why this nutrient was so essential for your memory. That's because this nutrient is known for slowing down your brain, so you wouldn't guess it could speed up your memory. So if you want to know what it takes to have a bright, healthy brain, well into your 70s, 80s, 90s, and beyond, I encourage you to test it yourself. So click the button below now.
All it takes is one click on the link below.
Ready to jump on, man.
You gotta go up like
Yeah,
this.
you can't just get her off and then be like, oh, sorry.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what's your name?
Letty, aka Susie.
Okay. How old are you? What do you do?
Someone get her a booster seat, please.
Thank you. Oh, yes, please.
Yeah. Yeah, how old are you and
38, fun size. I'm a notary. Thank you.
okay, you're a notary? Okay.
Signer agent. Thank you.
All right.
I
Okay.
like money.
So what do you disagree with men are superior to women at everything that matters?
I disagree in everything. Men are not superior on most of the things.
Okay.
Women could do the same thing just as men. We're just not appraised the way men are equivalent. So
Sure. Okay, what do you think that women can do the same as men?
we could do everything.
Okay, give me an
I
example
mean,
of
that's why
everything.
they're studs. They could do everything just like a man.
You mean the lesbians?
A stud.
Okay, a woman pretending to be a man.
Oh.
Well,
And they can't even
A
do that
stud.
properly.
gotcha, bitch. They could do that pretty well.
Okay. So so how are women superior to men? I know you said everything, but can you give me like a couple?
Well, I said women are way superior than men.
Okay, give me an example of how they're superior.
They could do anything that they desire.
Fantastic.
You make me nervous.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
well, I'm waiting for you to give me an example of how they're superior to men.
Oh, I think it's on her arm, Myron. She's
Listen,
like licking
we
her
could run
lips.
for presidency
I think she's a lesbian,
as
though.
women.
No,
Wait,
is it?
no.
No, that's good.
Well, but that doesn't mean like she might be done with dudes, right? Or no?
Wait, what? I don't have 2 kids. I'm sorry. Off that record. 1 child, thank you.
Oh, one. Okay.
But he's 19, so I don't have
Okay.
no kids.
Okay.
You could be my kid, though.
Okay.
I'm with it.
Who, me?
You see, I'm superior. I'm a woman.
Stupid.
That's an example of how we're superior. You see, men fall for any tricks. I could run for presidency. Women already have. We overcome this.
Actually, you guys lost the
Nation.
last time.
That's fine.
The
But
last 2 times, actually.
but
Hillary and Kamala.
But we were superior at one point. You get the statement.
When were you superior at one point?
We were running presidency as well.
When? Bruh. All
We
right.
were,
All right.
Who's up next?
we were VPs. What are you talking
What the
about?
hell is going on? All right. Well, it is Miami chat. Okay, you guys gotta say fucking.
I cannot.
It's not fucking Princeton, all right, niggas.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You know, some of y'all like, what the
niggas.
fuck? Like, what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is Ivy League? Come on, fucking Miami. What do you guys expect?
Yeah, I
man?
know. It's fucking Miami, bro.
The prettiness comes at a cost, nigga. Okay. So, all right.
Next.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, next.
Sure. Okay. So, did you think of something? My position is men are superior to women at everything that matters.
Yes, and I think that women are superior in expressing themselves better than men are.
Okay.
But I don't necessarily disagree with you.
Okay.
Because they brought up lesbians, but like then you have like gay men who could like do hair better and like do lashes better. So it's like
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But I think women
are
are
lesbians
definitely
better at expressing themselves? Well, they beat the shit out of each other more.
Huh?
Yeah, lesbians actually have the highest. Yeah, you didn't know? Yeah, lesbians actually have the highest domestic violence
No.
rates.
I mean, like in just
You know
like
that, yeah.
regular life,
Women are more violent than people think. Way more.
But that's expressing yourself. If you angry, girl, express that. You know?
Well, does that really
I mean,
make you better at expressing yourself if you got to do it violently? I would argue men are actually better holding their emotions, which is actually, I think, a better way to express. You don't have to, getting your emotions out all the time isn't necessarily good. I think the only reason women get away with it is because you guys don't deal with the consequences of your emotional outbursts. For example, when women fight each other and they beat each other up, they don't really beat each other up because you guys are so weak. But like when men get violent and attack each other, someone can die.
Okay. Well,
Like I've noticed that women are far more likely to get in fights than men are. Like because women I don't think women properly understand the concept of violence, especially like in today's day and age. Like how many times have you seen a girl say, "I could beat a guy up, I can fight him, or I'll kick his ass"?
Yeah.
That tells me that she lives in a bizarre world. Because like a regular 15-year-old can beat up like 95% of women, grown women too. But I don't think like a lot of girls have ever been punched in the face by a man before, so they don't know. Only girls that, unfortunately, only women that have been like victims of domestic violence or been fought with a guy before, or like maybe an athlete, a boxer, or someone that sparred with a guy, they understand that concept like, oh no, I can't fight a guy ever. But like regular girls for some odd reason think they can fight men. It's strange.
I think because in their head they think that he's not going to use full force on her.
Oh, sometimes I do, and it's really bad. I tell women all the time, don't fight guys. Because there's some weirdos out there that are waiting to fucking knock a chick out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
But yeah, so do you have any examples of where women are superior to men? Besides expressing themselves, I guess.
Being
I have one.
I hate to do it to us, but being sexual, we're definitely better at it.
Nah.
That's I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nah.
Like when I say being sexual, I mean like
Yeah, I was gonna say like what do you mean by that?
Like giving off that sexual energy. Women are better at like seducing and kind of manipulating.
Okay.
Than men, I would say, are.
Okay, yeah, I could agree to that. I don't think that like matters though, in the grand scheme of the world. Like I don't think that
I mean,
like
for women it does. Gotta get you.
You know what? I have one. Being annoying.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're way better at being annoying than guys are.
I mean, that's cool that like women can finesse men more, but ask yourself, I would argue that women finesse men because men are superior, so therefore they must use conniving behaviors and,
sorry, 5 paddles.
Deception to get male attention because women understand that you need to align yourself with men because they're superior. So I would argue them using this tactic, it actually shows how men are superior because they have to use deception to get around it.
All right.
Because if they were so superior, they wouldn't need the guys, wouldn't they?
All right. 5 paddles.
5? Okay.
Yep.
Damn. All right.
Oh, here we go. Uh-oh.
So the argument is men are superior to women at everything that matters.
I feel like women are better at dressing themselves and I feel like women have a better fashion sense, and that's important because a lot of fashion ties into culture and history.
The best designers are all men though.
But who wears their clothes?
Men and women. But the best designers are women.
But
Sorry,
who
are
runs on
men.
the fashion shows? How would people know what's out if the woman didn't walk on the runway? And that affects the economy.
But there is no fashion show without the men.
But that money goes into the economy, and then it raises tax money for people's children and schools.
It's interesting because like gay dudes are better than the things that women are supposed to be good at. It's kind of interesting, isn't it?
Where are the statistics on that?
Well, they're the fashion shows. They dominate the female industry in a lot of different ways.
But the women are wearing the clothes though.
That's fine, but they don't
but
really.
They're the ones marketing it though.
Yeah.
So,
but like
so they're
but it's
essential.
only them that can do it though.
Exactly.
When I say superior, I mean as in something that they can compete in.
The argument.
No, you didn't because
they're the only ones who can, so they're superior.
if they're the only ones that can, like then that means the men can't even. I'm talking about like superior in everything where they can actually like compete.
Men can walk on the runway. Men have the ability to do that. No one said.
Yeah, but
no
they can't
men are
wear
on the
women's
runway.
clothes on the runway.
Why men wear women's clothes?
I mean, That's kind of weird. But I would still argue that this doesn't matter.
Well, I would argue that you're wrong.
You think it does matter?
Yeah.
Fashion?
Absolutely.
Is fashion needed to move society forward?
Fashion is a demonstration of culture, of what your passions are, what you've been through in life, what you do as a career. Fashion is a huge indicator of a lot of things. So yeah, I find it to be important. When I look around the room, I look how everyone's dressed and I make judgments off of it. So I would say it's important.
Interesting. If fashion was so important, why does it change all the time?
There is...
Like eating food never goes out of style, but bell-bottom jeans do.
How Texas families can eat whatever they want.
So is that your mom?
No, that's my grandma.
Wait, what? How old is she?
She's like 60.
She is 60? She looks insane.
All my friends are like, is she on Ozempic? I'm like, no. She's eating a hot dog, for God's sake.
So who's that?
That's my mom.
What? She looks incredible. And that's your dad? Wow. I need to know their secret.
It's a super simple thing that Chuck Norris does, apparently. Seriously, in 1 month, everything changed for them.
Is it like a workout?
No, they don't work out.
Okay, I have to know what this is.
She showed me a video on it. Hold on.
It felt like my entire body was on fire. I remember waking Chuck up and telling him, you need to take me to the hospital. At the time, I had no idea I'd been poisoned by a series of MRIs.
It was scary.
The damage to my brain was severe, and I could barely speak. I lost muscle mass, and I couldn't even get out of the bed. I had an IV in me for 5 months, every day. And through it all, my wonderful husband never left my side. How many books did you read?
17 books.
Look at me now. I'm healthier than I've ever been. Thank you, honey. It's because of you that I know that I'm still here, and a lot of prayer.
So, what did you change?
Well, what Chuck discovered was a game changer for us. And I'll tell you, it's nothing to do with crazy exercises or fad diets, nothing like that. And it's just really simple. Chuck and I do this one thing every day.
Everyone's body has a built-in code. This code predicts how your body will age. I call it your aging type. And if you know it, it could help you dramatically improve your health. That's why I created this simple quiz that'll determine which age type fits you best and allow you to finally feel like a younger, healthier version of yourself. It was only after I learned my own age profile that I was able to choose the right diet for my body. In fact, I started feeling better in a matter of days. Answer just 6 simple questions. You won't be asked for your email or for anything else for that matter. We've kept the quiz short, simple, and free. So go ahead and click the link below to find out your aging type and get the crucial tips you need to feel amazing today.
Yeah, but there's timeless fashion pieces. Like you can get a black bag and it's gonna go with all of your outfits. That's timeless. I'm not saying like a crop top. We're not
But
talking
fashion
about
doesn't
crop
really
tops.
matter in the grand scheme of things.
It kind of does. Look at what everyone is wearing right now. Clothes.
If the electricity shut off tomorrow, no one would care about fashion. They'd be fighting to make sure that they can get
Even
food, access to
people
weapons.
in the jungle cover up with leaves.
Right. That's a bunch of. All right, go. All right. Well, she tried.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay. He's the tiebreaker?
Yeah.
He's JD Vance, bro.
Yeah.
He's JD Vance, man. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. We can get to the next prompt, I guess.
Next prompt.
Okay. We'll do the. Okay.
chat?
Next prompt. If women didn't have titties and vaginas, men would not spend their time and effort to pursue them.
All right,
Okay, well, come on up and prove me wrong. Come on up if you disagree. The prompt is, if women didn't have vaginas and titties, men would not waste their time to pursue them.
What the fuck was that? Oh my god.
All right, so I definitely disagree.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, thanks for spinning water on all of us.
Yeah.
It's all good. Yeah, just help them out. Yeah, but go ahead. What do you disagree with?
I disagree because we have throats, and if that also makes men happy.
Okay, just so I make sure I have this right. So we have throats, and that makes men happy.
Yes.
All right. Congratulations. You just reverted yourself down to like a throat. Okay. Anything else?
I mean, you mentioned the rest of the body features will be gone, right? Like,
Yeah,
no arms,
like
no
basically,
legs.
basically, if women didn't have titties or vaginas, men wouldn't. I guess we can add throats to that too. That men wouldn't talk to them.
Yeah, but women will have butts. So we still have more butts than men, so.
Okay.
So
If
those
we
two
removed
things-
all orifices, okay, men would not spend their time talking to women. Fair?
We will have toes, right? Men love feet. Yeah, the toes can do magic.
I would say probably a minority of men are feet guys. I don't think most guys are feet guys.
That's the. I'm pretty sure that's a lie, because it
Shorty.
it does the
Okay.
job.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Who's up next?
Okay.
Wait, who's up next?
Okay. Yes. If women didn't have titties, vaginas, or I guess throats in this case, men would not talk to them or spend the amount of time or pursuit that they do.
Hello, guys. It's
Oh yeah,
me.
introduce yourself. Yeah.
My name is Helena. I'm singer, actress, host, comedian. I'm a super pooper girl. I can do.
Did you say super pooper girl?
Of course. I can do. Yes, I wanted.
Oh, super duper. Okay, I
of
thought you said
course.
super pooper. I was
Actually,
gonna say what?
I think she did say super
Actually,
super
I
pooper.
was expected some funny questions. Somebody told me they invited me for funny show. What is the funny show? Why is it not funny? What's the questions? Can you
Yeah.
have some good funny questions?
No, it's a debate.
So.
Yeah.
So let's talk about our topic. So you think that man would not chase the woman if we would not have boobs and vagina. So I would
Or
say
throats, or toes, or
doesn't
butts.
matter. I think man would do it because
Okay.
genetically the God create man
Uh-huh.
to. Can I say what fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
To fuck as more responsible women because you are responsible for reproducing the human race, and women are responsible for the quality. So we need to choose the best man from in the area to make the child, because the child will have the best genes. So because of this, for women is important to have one but the best male, and for men is important to fuck many women because it's your job, guys.
Yeah, but that proves my
so
point.
So this is naturally you have a needs to doing that.
So
Doesn't
you
matter.
agree? You
No,
just-
opposite. Opposite. I mean, doesn't matter. We would have a boobs or something. Doesn't matter. It's your inside. You feel you want it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if it wasn't for women's sexuality, men wouldn't deal with them. Is my point.
No, but I don't speak about sexuality. I speak about the natural thing which you need to do. Animals doesn't have a lot of stuff, but they still fucking and they.
All right, they
chase
voted you out,
they
Miss
do-
Ukraine.
What?
Yeah. They're
Yeah,
kicking you out.
yeah.
They're giving you the Putin treatment.
Yeah.
All right.
God damn. God
All right.
I'm back.
Hello.
And you said, so
If women didn't have vaginas, toes, butts, whatever, men would not deal with them.
okay,
If they didn't have, yeah.
I once again disagree.
Okay.
Would you say they chased after other men? Because if women didn't have all those things, they're pretty much going to be shaped like a man.
Okay, let me be a bit more blunt. Outside of female sexuality, there's virtually no benefit to being around women.
Do you, on your everyday basis, do you hang around more men or do you hang around more women?
So here's the thing. You're far more productive hanging out with other men as a man.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you on
Yeah, I
an everyday
prefer to
basis.
hang out
do
with
you-
men, yes.
Do you prefer to hang out with women, chill with
With
women?
men. I don't enjoy the company of women.
So if you said if they don't have vaginas and
Yeah.
if they don't have tits,
Mhm.
so who do you sleep with? Who do you have sex with?
Okay,
Women
so
who don't have vaginas?
notice how I said
Or women who don't have titties and
Okay.
vaginas?
you're missing what I'm trying to say here. What I'm saying is that outside of sexuality, women provide very little value to men. And if they didn't have said sexuality, men would not spend time hanging out with them.
Men would have spent time hanging out with them because women are beautiful. Women are sexy. They dress nice.
That's
they
my
will
point.
carry themselves.
You made all, notice
But at
how
the same
even
time-
when you said they would hang out with them, you gave all the things I said as to why men
No,
deal
but
with
you
them.
started using. No, I asked you, would you hang out with men more because of women? Because if women didn't have all those things, would you hang out with men more? Because you're basically going
Yeah, if
after
women
a
didn't
man.
have the sexuality?
Sexuality is the first thing that you're supposed to be having. It's a spectrum. You're supposed to be something that you pursue, but you're supposed to pursue women because they have more feminine qualities than men.
My point I'm trying to make here is that men only pursue women for sexuality. If women didn't have sexuality, men would not pursue them, and men probably would not want to spend time with them. And my point is that women provide very little utility to men outside of sex. That's my blunt position.
Not really. They can have guidance.
You got voted out?
Yep, I see.
Okay.
So, I mean, come on, ladies. If you put it up.
Ladies, if you put your paddle up, you got to step up. Frank, go.
Jesus Christ.
Go, buddy. There you go. Okay. All right.
Hi, guys. My name is Genesis. What else?
I'll give your age and what you do for work and stuff.
I'm 19. I'm a model, a sugar baby. I'm single.
Hey, well, it is Miami, right?
That's just an occupation.
Yes.
Hey, it's Miami, so we gotta. Hey, it's like the most Miami panel ever. Okay, yeah. So my position is women, outside of sexuality, don't provide much utility to men.
I completely agree, especially with how things are nowadays. That's the only reason why a man approaches a woman. So.
All right. Okay.
That's I haven't disagreed with anything. That's why she likes.
Yeah, you just want to close off the panel.
Because I agree.
All right. Who disagree? Raise your hand.
Yeah. Who's someone else that raised the paddle up? Oh, you want to come in? Go ahead.
I get up now. Okay.
All right. Yeah. So my position is women provide very little. Obviously, I gave a prompt that's kind of funny. If women didn't have tits or vaginas, men wouldn't talk to them. But the point, the main bottom line, ladies, to simplify it is women provide very little utility to men outside of sexuality. What do you disagree with?
I'm like 50-50.
Okay.
Some women do not have personality at
How Gen X are getting their teenage bodies back.
So this is my mom and this is my grandma. I recently posted a picture of the three of us and people were shocked. They are demanding to know your secrets. So what are they? Is it some new trendy diet?
Nope. I love going out to eat too much.
So then what's your go-to workout?
I don't work out.
You have to tell me what you're doing.
This is going to sound kind of funny. I learned it from Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris?
He just does one simple thing every morning, and now I do too.
I have to know what this is.
He made a video about it. Let me show you.
It felt like my entire body was on fire. I remember waking Chuck up and telling him, "You need to take me to the hospital." At the time, I had no idea I'd been poisoned by a series of MRIs.
It was scary.
The damage to my brain was severe, and I could barely speak. I lost muscle mass, and I couldn't even get out of the bed. I had an IV in me for 5 months, every day. And through it all, my wonderful husband never left my side. How many books did you read?
17 books.
Look at me now. I'm healthier than I've ever been. Thank you, honey. It's because of you that I know that I'm still here, and a lot of prayer.
So, what did you change?
Well, what Chuck discovered was a game changer for us. And I'll tell you, it's nothing to do with crazy exercises or fad diets, nothing like that. And it's just really simple. Chuck and I do this one thing every day.
Yeah, we do.
And lots of other people are feeling great too.
Within the first 2 weeks, I already feel the difference.
I lost like 20 pounds.
I'm in great shape, and I have the energy to do things like this every single day.
My digestion is fantastic. Bloating is gone, all because I changed one thing.
Everyone's body has a built-in code. This code predicts how your body will age. I call it your aging type. And if you know it, it could help you dramatically improve your health. That's why I created this simple quiz that'll determine which age type fits you best and allow you to finally feel like a younger, healthier version of yourself. It was only after I learned my own age profile that I was able to choose the right diet for my body. In fact, I started feeling better in a matter of days. Answer just 6 simple questions. You won't be asked for your email or for anything else for that matter. We've kept the quiz short, simple, and free. So go ahead and click the link below to find out your aging type and get the crucial tips you need to feel amazing today.
Oh,
Okay, you
they can't
think
think for
personality?
themselves.
Okay.
So a lot of men do not enjoy their company. However, there are some women, probably about 40% of women, that can do more than just have sex.
Sure. But what I would argue is that men don't even care about their personality if they don't meet the look factor first.
I disagree.
So the sexuality needs to the sexuality precedes the personality.
I disagree.
Okay. Why do you disagree?
Just from personal experience, I have a lot of guy friends. Majority
She
of them
belongs
are
to the
guys.
streets.
I have, I think, one girlfriend. And
So you think those guys hang out with you because of your personality?
hell,
Yeah.
Because I'm not giving nothing up. Like what we talk about is business ideas. We talk about their mental health, my mental health.
Fair.
We talk about things that's going on in the world.
Okay. So you friends on them?
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
And they friends on me too.
I don't think so.
I do think so.
I think if the opportunity presented itself, they would have sex with you.
They think I'm their brother.
Well, hold on. Don't ruin it. Yeah, you don't think they would?
No.
All right, let's get her phone real quick. How about you call them live on air?
No.
You don't want to call them live on air? Put it to the test. You can get the phone and you call them. Just tell them, literally tell them, hey, wondering why we never took it to the next step, and let's see what they say. Let's put that personality to the test.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah? All right, let's do it. All right, so what you're going to do is you're just going to call your guy, put on speaker, hold it up to the mic, and don't worry, at the end, you can tell him I'm just kidding. All right, so you don't put yourself in a weird spot. Dude gets a horn dog and fucking calls you all night. But yeah, you're just gonna call him and say, hey, Tyrone, why did we ever become something? Sorry, I'm just assuming. I don't know.
What? You're black.
Am I black? I don't know. Everyone tells me I'm not. So
Not according to Twitter.
I don't know what I am anymore. Some days I'm Indian, some days I'm a Hispanic, some days I'm an Arab. I don't know. They tell me I'm all kinds of shit. Okay, so yeah, so ladies, I need everybody to be quiet. I want you to call him and say, all right, why didn't we ever become anything?
Hold on, I gotta find a good one.
Come on, man. You call the one that you like the most. Oh, and not the gay guy.
No, he's not gay.
I like boys.
Not a gay one, because we've had that where girls call the gay one. Oh, you calling him? All right, put it up to the mic so they can hear, and put on speaker. Everybody be quiet, please.
I think it's on speaker. I'm calling on Instagram though, so it's like, is it ringing?
Calling that nigga on Instagram? Holy.
Yeah. I don't want him to have my number.
Are y'all even friends?
Yes, we're friends.
Bro,
Why
that
is he
proves
not
my
answering?
point even more.
No, it doesn't. It's just.
Yeah. Yeah, he to you he's just a friend, but to him he's like, damn, I'm trying.
No, I don't think so. Hold on, I'm gonna call again.
Okay.
Second time's the charm. Maybe he's not answering because this is a sign. But here you go.
Okay. I think that pretty much proves our point. She wouldn't even give him the phone number.
No.
Okay. So anyway, my position is women, men are superior. Sorry, no. Women have very little utility out of sexuality. I think, to be honest with you, that these guys converse with you in business and get to know your personality on the pretense that they're hoping that they can have sex with you in the future.
I want to say, okay, possibly, but maybe only one or two made little hints. Not all of them.
Well, you got to understand that men are terrified of rejection in 2025. And I'm going to assume that these men that you're friends with are probably lower status, maybe not as attractive, don't have as much money, don't have some status, so they're not attractive enough. But they're nice conversationalists or something.
No, I only converse with people that I feel like is on my level or above me.
Okay, so they might not be arousing. Maybe they're not good looking. Maybe they're not tall enough. Maybe they're fat. Maybe they have a girlfriend, but they still want you. There's a multitude of different reasons why women put guys in the friend zone. But the point I'm trying to make is that notice how you can be friends with someone that is at a higher echelon than you, that you get value from, but they're not really getting value back from you, even though you think you are. The real value they want is the sexuality, but they're not getting that. So you're extracting all the value from them. So that's what I mean when I say being friends with women is useless and women get all the value.
Paddles?
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I didn't even get to say nothing.
All right, well,
All right, well, whoever got her out, just I hope you got something better to say. Just raise it back up and come back if they don't say anything better. Okay. So the argument is, my position is, women provide little value outside of sexuality.
Yes. Okay. So, don't men have the highest suicide rate? Like, no, wait. Just go along with
Sure.
me.
Yes, they do.
Okay. Right.
Sure.
So women are more nurturing because men think with their pineal gland. So when you have a bad day, but when you have a bad day and you want to talk to somebody, your bro's just gonna be like, "Suck it up. Let's go fuck some bitches." A woman is gonna be like, come on, babe, they're gonna nurture you, they're gonna make you feel better about yourself. And maybe because you hang around men all day, and other men probably hang around men all day, they're depressed, they don't feel well mentally, and then so I suppose I'm trying to say the value we provide is nurturing and emotional, and
Sure.
men don't have that.
I can talk about that a little bit. So, what I've realized between men and women, right, when they're confiding in each other, women just want to talk to somebody and talk about their problems. They don't really care about solutions. Men, on the other hand, they typically talk about their problems looking for a solution, because for men to open up, it's got to be worth it. For women to open up, it's like, oh yeah, just open up. So, and this happens all the time when I talk with women. Like, they'll just want to vent their problems out. They don't really care about a solution. But with men, it's like they're looking for a solution. So I would argue talking to men is far more beneficial, because number one, they are probably dealing with your problems to some degree, and they can actually provide some advice, assuming they've accomplished something, versus a woman just going to hear your problems but not really be able to help you. And you look like a bitch now. I don't think telling women your problems is a good idea as a man, ever.
Oh yeah, I've heard you say that before.
That's why.
But why do you think you're advising men that they shouldn't confide in women, and then, like, I feel like you're just giving them bad advice?
Okay. Let me ask you a question then. Let's say, let's use a female example here. Let's say you went to nail salon, and they did a shitty job, really bad job, right? And nails came out fucked up. Asian girl overcharged you. You break you by whatever, and you go home and you're pissed off, and your man tells you, "Oh, well, it's not that big a deal. Like, you should get your nail done like this and done like that." But he doesn't know anything about nails or proper salons or workmanship or any of this stuff. Would you take his advice seriously?
No.
Probably not, right?
No.
Why?
Probably not. Because he's not as experienced on the topic as I am.
And he's not qualified, correct?
Correct.
And he hasn't been through your feminine experiences, understanding what should be done and what shouldn't be done when it comes to nails.
I would want him to be like, I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Sure.
Emotionally.
And that actually proves my point before, where women just want to be heard. They don't really care about a solution.
Men just want to find a solution, and sometimes women just want to be heard.
Well, let me give you, and that's the big difference, where when men talk about their problems, they want a solution. Women just want to be heard. It doesn't help to just be heard for us. It helps for you guys. But let's go back to that scenario with the nails. So the man isn't going to give you good advice, right? So you're going to kind of go ahead and figure it out on your own, or talk to your girlfriends, because they might be able to help you more, right? Because they have the same problem. Maybe, hey, I know a better hair salon. Oh, that bitch sucks. Oh, I know, you can write a review here. You can probably talk with them and get a solution, correct?
Sure.
They're better equipped than your boyfriend. Would that be fair to say, to help you in this problem with your nails?
Sure, yeah.
Perfect. Same exact situation with being a man. We go through things that you guys will never ever experience and don't understand. So it's better to talk to men that understand those problems and can give you a solution, versus just talking about it with a woman. Because unfortunately, women can't help men with most of their problems.
I disagree.
You agreed to it. You agreed to the concept a second ago.
Well, I disagree now.
All right. I think that, yeah, you got voted out. All right, well, thanks for trying. All right.
Number one, worst fruit for your waistline.
I really love grapes.
The reason you love them is because 1 cup of grapes has more sugar than a Hershey's candy bar. Now, before you reach for those strawberries, remember that strawberries are the leading fruit, the most pesticides, insecticides, and herbicides.
What about these blackberries?
Blackberries are some of the best of the berry family that you can eat. They're one of the lower sugar content fruit.
What about party drinks?
Party drink numero uno.
Miss Ukraine, welcome back.
Hello, Miss
Sorry,
Ukraine.
guys, I don't understand English so good. I didn't understand your questions. Next
Okay,
time,
sure.
please repeat to me. So, okay, I will speak about my country, not about America, because what I understand in America, the women, the girls, all the cultural is completely different from mine, and what you're saying is completely different from mine. In my country, it's all opposite. The men dream to be with women, because women are, it's like the best friends. It's like a team. The women take care about the house, about the food, they cooking, cleaning, they listen to the guys, they do everything. Actually, for men, it's a big luck to be with women. We are beautiful. We take care about ourselves, about him, about children, about everything. We do all the job. So because of this, in my country, most of the people living together many, many years. For example, my mom and papa together 40 years. They have 4 children, and they still together, and they still happy. They kissing each other, hugging each other. So they.
Do you remember what my argument was?
What women can give to men more, not only sex?
No, I said women don't provide much utility to men outside of sex.
We do a lot. If not women, men become monkeys. Because we inspire you. We inspire you to be better every day. And we have this special energy.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I think any guy that needs inspiration from women is fucked. Think about it. Do you really want to be your husband's inspiration? Like, he should already be inspired to work anyway. I would argue women want a guy that's productive with or without them.
But there is a very good sentence, like with any billionaire, there is the woman who helped him to become billionaire. Because he believed in him.
They just say that to make you guys feel better.
No, I know a lot of samples. No, it's not like that. It's a lot of samples. Do you know any guy who was single all his life and he became billionaire? Maybe not because of the crypto, because now it's a bit more easy way. But especially before.
As a matter of fact, gay men make a lot more money than heterosexual men.
How? How's they doing this?
Because, so.
They do.
Well, the thing is, look, and I hate to use this example, but it's true. Gay men outperform heterosexual men financially. They make more money. They save more money. And it's because dealing with women is a huge wealth drain. The average man over a lifetime loses about $7 million in the pursuit of women. This was shown in a book by Aaron Clary, The Book of Numbers. Roughly $7 million heterosexual man will lose over the pursuit of women over a lifetime.
Not lose. He's having fun. He enjoying his life. He's not losing. Losing is when you do something bad, but he's enjoying his life.
I mean, if he lost $7 million, I would argue that's losing.
So what if he's so smart? If he earns 7 million, he will do more. No problem.
The point I'm trying to make is that heterosexual men pay a hefty cost for dealing with women, because you're trying to say, oh, single men, are they going to do as good? I'm saying they'll do better. And if they're gay, they don't have to deal with women. They make even more money.
I don't think so, because the gay men also pretend they are women, as they do the same stuff. They try to get in money from the other gays.
Gay men always separate the check. There's no.
No, come on, bro. I've been in the gay club a couple of days ago, and they speak about that. Every gay dream to find a rich gay. Yes.
Though that does exist.
No, this is everyone.
Yeah, no. Though that does exist, men are far more likely to pay their own tab and they don't necessarily expect being given money like women are. Women have a sense of entitlement when they deal with men. That's on a whole other level.
But that a gay who is pretends they are women and they make the women position in any gay relationship, so they expect that.
Okay, remember, the argument is women provide very little utility to men outside of sex. That is my position. And you made the argument that they can make more money with a woman. I argue women, if anything, take money from you. They're a liability, in other words.
My dear,
most women are not an asset. Most women are a bill.
The problem is why men choose the women who suck in your money. Why you don't choose the right woman? Why you don't choose the woman with the good soul? It's your problem that you choose in the bitch who suck in your money. Whose problem it is?
That's the majority of women. I don't think you understand that.
So who is guilty that you spent in money and take the bitch? Take the good girl.
Even good girls are expensive.
Come on.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Come on, the good girl, she has a work, she has a good education, she spent a lot of time to improve herself.
Let's stay on the argument. Women provide little utility outside of sex. What is your argument to that?
I don't want to argue. I come here for having fun. And the fresh didn't come because he's scared to let me again.
We'll get friends too. We'll get friends to come and pick you up.
I wanted to see him and ask